Your overpowered D&D character isn't the problem, the way you play them is. Let me explain. In the D&D community, I see constant threads and posts about creating the most powerful character of all time. And while I myself am guilty of making a few of these, ultimately the problem is not in the power itself, but rather how it's communicated within the story. If we take a look at overpowered characters in fiction, the conflict is never the fight itself, but rather what that fight is meant to represent in terms of the narrative and how victory is achieved. A prime example of this in practice is Mizu from Blue Eye Samurai. She wins a vast majority of her fights, but we see her struggle to do so despite being as skilled as she is. And the same applies to D&D. It's not fun nor thematically interesting to watch someone win with no difficulty over and over again. That's how you end up with a Mary Sue. If you want to make overpowered characters in D&D, you need to put the work in to understand the nature of their strength to begin with. If your character can just Thanos snap people out of existence at will, then you need to discuss the toll that can have on someone's psyche. Do they attribute their victories to their power? Are they even the ones winning the fight if they themselves are not really doing anything? If it comes about mechanically, reflect that in the way they go about it. Touch on their creativity and their ability to innovate in ways people wouldn't expect. Because if you wanted to play an infallible god, then you should have just DM'd. Please, DM, I'm tired of running the game.